Greetings, friends. Steven here. So in my ongoing effort to try new and interesting things here on my YouTube channel, I thought I would try something a little different here. I've got an old GamePro magazine. This is from September 1995. We all love our retro games, of course. As you've seen with my channel here, I've got many of them already. Super Nintendo, yada yada yada. But imagine a time, well, let's say a time in the mid-90s when you didn't have access to the internet and you weren't quite sure what game was which. How would you know which one is the best? Well, you'd probably start with a magazine like this one. I have a bunch of old magazines, of course. This just happens to be one of them with a very cool-looking cover featuring Primal Rage. And I thought we might take a look at this magazine. Why not? Let's see how it goes. It might be fun. If it isn't, let me know in the comment section. If you did have fun, let me know as well. So yeah, GamePro. Let's see what was popular back then. We got your Sega in front of Nintendo. It's madness. Madness! Got your Jaguar 3DO CDI. How is CDI in front of Neo Geo? That's madness. Arcade at the end. This magazine's crazy. But let's take a look. We got reviews of Killer Instinct, Weapon Lord, World Heroes, Perfect, Street Fighter the movie. Yeah, we can laugh at it now. We know a lot about these games by now. But let's take a look at what we got here. So we start with an ad for Batman Forever, the video game. Yeah, not the best game. It's interesting though. It's kind of like a side-scrolling. Oh, wait a minute. Before I get to that. It's like a side-scrolling Mortal Kombat, but with Batman characters. But, yeah, wait a minute. Chrono Trigger, Super Nintendo, original ad. Can't go wrong. See? We're having fun already. Look at that. 95. Very cool. Get yourself a little Primal Rage character claymation action going on. That's kind of cool. Sorted ads from Levi's, an ad for the original PlayStation. That's the very first Ridge Racer, I believe. Very cool. And you got your letters section, back when people would still send letters, of course, before email. Such a time did exist, believe it or not. Got an ad for the game Phantom 2040. Ugh. I don't know, I've never played it. It might be an adequate game. If it is, let me know. Nice. The Virtual Boy. We all know how well this went. I remember playing the Virtual Boy though. They had it at, what was it, Blockbuster Video. You could have they'd have a display monitor. We can actually try it out. It wasn't so bad. I liked Mario Tennis here. It was okay. It's kind of weird having this whole black on red, or red on black rather, scheme. It took a bit of getting used to, and of course your eyes were not quite the same after you stopped using it, but yeah, it was an interesting idea by Nintendo. I'd buy one if I could find a used one. Oh, what do we got here? Got some WrestleMania, got some Doink the Clown, some Yokozuna. And on this corner we've got Power Rangers the movie game. I actually saw this game for sale used not too long ago. It was in kind of rough shape, I passed, but I might get it at some point. Ads for shoes, games I haven't heard of. Bit of discussion on the art of Primal Rage here. It's kind of cool. Got some rough sketches down here. An ad for Mortal Kombat the movie. Very cool. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't great. That Mortal Kombat song was great though. Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo with the Killer Cut CD, of course. Very cool. Actually, hold up. Yep, here we go. Fucking Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo, black cartridge. I need to clean this up. It's got some of that damn marker on it, but yeah. Yeah, there you go. A bit of talk about original PlayStation, of course. That's a pre-dual analog stick, of course. And what do we got here? Jumping Flash. Dude, Jumping Flash is an amazing series. I think they still have... I don't know if they still make Jumping Flash, but I know it's sort of... We got it for a little bit, then they just kept it in Japan. It was a very cool game, though. Very good sense of scope. So you play as this rabbit. It's like a rabbit mech, and you jump really high in first person. That's pretty cool. And get some blah blah blah, some yakety schmackety, bits of talk on Twisted Metal, the original. Marvel collectible cards, Ballerina Toshinden. We got some 4s, some 4.5s. Whatever happened to Toshinden? This wasn't such a bad game. I could see them bringing it back, especially these days since every other freaking game seems to be coming back. Of course, you got your original Ridge Racer. Pretty good score, Ridge Racer. Control 4.5 out of 5. Well, that was kind of half the fun, wasn't it? The whole drifting. Oh, dude. Bug. For the Saturn. Nice. I used to play this on my 486 PC. Very cool. Very cool. Got your Samurai Showdown, Sega CD. Oh, here we go. Sega Channel. If you don't know what the Sega Channel is, you aren't hardcore. Motherfucking Sega Channel. Very cool. I have a Sega Channel, by the way. I still have this hardware. Yeah, I do. It's awesome. Primal Rage on the Genesis. So you already had home ports of arcade games. That's pretty cool. Scores, so-so. It was a pretty decent game. Its controls are kind of weird. You had to hold a button down and then do your motions in order to do all the attacks and super moves and whatnot. But it's a cool idea. Pitting assorted dinosaurs against one another in a Mortal Kombat sort of game. Occasional caveman runs in and you can eat them or whatnot. Got some Weapon Lord. Very interesting game as well. Sweet art. Look at this. A wall of skulls in the background. That's badass. Nothing too amazing to show there. Got some World Heroes 2 Jet. Very cool old school SNK art. Virtual Boy ad. That's unfortunate. Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo. Showing some iffy scores here. 3.5. And that's fair. They were obviously comparing it to the arcade version. Which is unfair because, I mean, it's Super Nintendo. But it was an okay game. I was never the biggest Killer Instinct fan. Primal Rage, Super NES. Looks like scores are a bit better, as they usually were. Super Nintendo was superior to the Genesis. But Genesis had its ups as well. Whoa. Fox Kids Network. Eek the Cat. The Tick. That 90s X-Men cartoon. Bobby's World. Dude, nostalgia. It's all over. Weapon Lord, Super Nintendo. Pretty good scores. I used to own this game. I think I traded it or resold it or something. I kind of want it back now. Hard to play, but it looks pretty cool. Ad for Lunar. Reviews for Syndicate. Ugh, that would be a rough port. And SWAT Cats. Blockbuster ad. 3DO. Blah blah blah. Rayman on the Jaguar. Yeah, it doesn't look half bad. Scores are pretty good. Got the Mortal Kombat straight to VHS. Very cool. Only $14.98. Some more horrible looking Jaguar games. Yeah. Moving on. Quick ad for Doom on the Super NES. I remember this ad. Look, it's you. And then it's them. Capiche? Doom. Yeah, cool. World Heroes, perfect. Pretty good game, as I recall. Pretty good score. Neo Geo, of course, right? Pretty much arcade perfect ports each time. And you got some sports. We always skip over the sports, don't we? Sports. 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 Oh, well, here we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. Fives all across the board. Very, very smart. Smart of them to do that. Let's read a pro tip. When using tech attacks like the Cyclone, target the middle enemy in the group. This assures that you'll take out more than one enemy. That's a good tip. It's true. Got some Toriyama art here. Cool. Nice. It's not every game that gets a 2-page review on it. Chrono Trigger. Great game. More pro tips. Talking about those silver points at the fair at the start of the game. You got an ad for Earthbound, man. Nice. I never got into Earthbound, to be honest. I don't have the nostalgia goggle factor at work, so I can't say it's the greatest game ever. People love it, you know. I'm kind of indifferent to it. I do have a copy of it, so I guess that's cool. I'll play it at some point. Maybe. And Secret of the Stars, well, it's a game. Get some GamePro games, got an ad for Dragon. And dude, Demolition Man. I was playing this game the other day. I want to say it's horrible, but I kind of like it. I feel so bad about that. I might do a Game Start episode of Demolition Man with Brandon. We'll see how that goes. 3DO ad. Oh, Primal Rage. Featuring some more of those claymation characters. Controls are both the Genesis and Super Nintendo. Nice touch. Very nice. Got assorted moves lists. See what I was talking about before? It's all about holding buttons and then you tap the motions. It's very weird. And you get finishing moves. That's cool. Just like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, it was kind of a big deal back then. The whole, you know, it's like an adult game. There's violence, there's blood, there's death, basically. It was a big step for games back in the day. And there were definitely a lot of games that wanted to get a piece of that action. Remember Time Killers? Time Killers was sweet. Well, it wasn't sweet, but I liked it. You could dismember people in the middle of the round, so that was pretty cool. Fucking state-of-the-art graphics, 1995. Oh. Yeah, next. Dude, I would so buy one of these. Kind of a crappy ad, though. I don't like it. I like this. This, not so much. Tips and tricks. Blah, 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 blah. Do games even have these secret codes anymore? I don't think they do. Well, maybe some do. I'm sure the indie games still do. Blah, blah, blah. Kirby's Avalanche, Daytona USA, Aruba's Supersonic. Game Genie codes, that's cool. Ads. Sports. Street Fighter the movie, the game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they even did this. I don't know. Ballerina Toshinden moves, very cool. Virtua Fighter moves. This magazine has it all. The Jaguar. Eek. $149. Which of course seemed like a lot more money back then. Do you get... Oh, look what's coming out, guys. Yoshi's Island. That's pretty cool. Featuring Mode 7 everywhere. Cute storybook art. Funky music. The future. Virtua Fighter 2, Virtual Cup. Mortal Kombat 3 is almost out. Dude! It wasn't as good as 2, we all know that. And a few more ads and previews. Previews. I've seen Mega Man. Sweet, Mega Man X. Tokyo Toy Show. That's cool. King Fries 95. Yep. Dude, Golden Axe. Second arcade game, best freaking arcade game ever. Why is this not on PSN? Oh, so much rage. There's some news, blah 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 blue, ads, blah blah blue. Couple aftermarket controllers. Yeah, and there you go. Ad for Comic Zone on the back. This was a pretty cool game. Genesis exclusive. Yeah, well there you go. September 1995, the GamePro magazine. The #1 video game magazine. I don't know. EGM was pretty cool back then. EGM 2 was cool too. Alright, well that's it. So thanks so much for watching. Feel free to let me know in the comments if this video is worth your time or not. I probably won't even add music to this, I'll just do a straight upload. And yeah, if I should add music next time, let me know. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.